YouTube. As you see in the title, we're going to be doing a high taper with the dreads on top. Homie said he needed a cut. I told him come through and I'm going to get him right. For the first step, you want to separate the top hair from the hair you're cutting, just to make sure you don't cut none of that hair off from the top. Second step, you want to go ahead and grab your trimmers and set the ball line just to go ahead and get your fade started. Now what you want to do is go ahead and grab your clippers with the lever open, go up about a ½ inch to an inch to go ahead and get your first guideline started. As you see here, I close my lever fully and I'm using the corner of my blade to tap and feather out the bottom of that line. Now what you want to do is grab your one guard with the lever open and go up again about a ½ inch to another inch to get your second guideline started. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just closing the lever on that one guard and I'm using the corner of my blade to tap the bottom of that line just to help my 0.5 guard help it take it out in the next step. Now putting on the 0.5 guard, you want to close the lever and use the corner of your blade to lightly tap just the bottom of that line to take it out. I want you to notice here, I dropped my lever halfway because on the 0.5 and the 1.5 guard, they're like the two best guards for fading. They're the in-between guards. And on those guards, you want to get good at learning on how to open and close and play with the lever as you're fading with those two guards. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna take my comb to protect the top hairs. I'm taking my 2 guard with the lever open just to knock down the rest of the bulk that I see on top of the section we're fading. Putting on the 1.5 guard with the lever open, I'm going to knock down that last little line between the 1 and the 2. Now just doing some detail work, I throw on my 1 guard with the lever open using the corner of my blade. On the back, it's basically the same steps. It's just a little bit more room so you can spread out the fade a little bit more and be more comfortable and be more gracious with your steps. take my 1.5 guard with the lever closed all the way, and I go with the grain just to knock down that little back piece behind the ear to get a crispy line. I start with the line on the neck to create my foundation, then I go around the ear. To start the lineup, I knock down the front overhang with a 1.5 guard closed with the grain. Then after that, I use alcohol and hairspray to prep it. My client's hairline, he does have a widow's peak. So what that means is the right and the left corner does not grow all the way up like the front and the middle of his hair. So I have to push back the left and right corner to match the middle. Throw this out there, this is not just a necessary pushback, this is also a pushback my client asked for. He asked for this type of pushback, this type of line. For the vertical bars on my client, you can see they are kind of light, so we're going to keep them as tight and crispy as possible. The razor for longevity and sharpness. And last second, my homie told me with the beard, just go ahead, chop it off, so I got a little clip of that too. That's the tutorial. Let me know what y'all thought down below in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe. This is how my boy came in. Told me he needed a cut. I told him I got him. He trusted me, and it's the final results.